I was ashamed to tell people I had ever been in prison. Even the guards used to say, "What are you in here for, Bogdan? You don't look like an inmate." And I told them, they go, "Oh, man."
Tom, when he came, I remember that day, his mother brought him, and she said, "I can't handle him. I don't know what to do with him, and I've heard you can take care of him." So he came here.
That was God to me, was nature.
Tom used to come out here with my old pickup and shovel dirt to fill up holes and do all kinds of things when you were a teenager, didn't you?
Yeah, rigging the ranch hand.
Yeah, that's what we did. So when he graduated and left, he was going to conquer the world in a very bad way. I mean, he was not totally together when he left here.
So I always had that anger about my family abandoning me, right? That always felt like a broken toy, in a group. 8 children, 6 girls and 2 boys. And never went on welfare, and I worked hard, and I'm pretty proud of that.
So us kids are at home, and he's just sending home money to follow a Grateful Dead show. That's priorities are a little, even though he was making money, it wasn't the right way,
I had some pot plants, and so I was experimenting with the medical side of it. They had an arrest warrant for a neighbor of mine. They came to the wrong address.
Big guns, he's sitting in the chair, they've got us separated. And then it's all kind of blurs to the end,
They'd give you a bag that says where prison you're going to, and they said, "You're going to Folsom." I'd been there 6 months, not one person had gone to Folsom. Because they called Folsom the end of the line, like that. But when I went to prison, my kids, it broke a tie with us, and I ended up doing 6 years.
When I met Tom, I didn't know he was an inmate before. One day I received an email from our Northwest headquarters. So it says, Tom Bogdan, and he likes to volunteer, with his address and phone number.
Grace came in here and said how much good work I never knew there was a place so much good work could be done. And I'd been feeling sorry for myself. And it's exactly what happened to me in Folsom. I said, I'm going to turn this into my ashram instead of my prison.
During the training session, Sister Jessica Tzu, she had a session talking about the Jing Si Aphorism into prisons. Tom got really emotional, heard about the program.
Because I lived in that shame of being an inmate. And when I had to tell everyone in Tzu Chi, like I said, it was really and then I go, that shouldn't matter.
They start to reach out to us, sending a letter. That's always how it starts. They need that guidance. So for us to respond it's just a human duty.
Each one of these letters that the prisoners wrote us, they pour their heart out because there's really nothing much happening in the prison. And usually for most of these people, they were abandoned by their families. You don't get any outside contact at all. We were able to get 465 prisoners that will receive and can receive our mails and our books. I have so far, I have written over 400 letters.
I think I've written over 20 of them, yes.
Oh, God, I have to say 1,000.
He is more devoted than any of the volunteers in Fresno here. If not the most, he's one of the most devoted volunteers.
I was doing so many letters at first. 10, 20 a day. So I started reliving my prison experience, and it made a lot of stuff surface that I didn't realize how much damage and pain I still had in me from the system. I think about my life, and I don't know how it ended up in one lifetime, but how'd you get so smart? Because of me?
I mean, even though he's done his share of wrongdoings, people change. This is actually, I have to say, the best that my dad's done in my time.
And my kids, I can't force my kids to like me or want to call me, but it's in the cards, you know. That's what I pray for when I get down here in the morning, you know. And I made a point to go find my mom and forgive her, because I realized the anger I was harboring and that was killing me. I'm having my first Thanksgiving with my mom in 50 years this Thanksgiving. But when I read and most of the inmates write back and say, I reached out to my mom and she actually wrote me back. Those are the letters that just really just get me. It's like, yes. You know. Thanks,
You guys have fun. I got the number. Okay. Thank you.